You're not good enough to use 2 sticks and a chain. Hi everyone, welcome back to another Scotty Karate video. Today we're going to be going over how to strike something with nunchucks with little backlash to you. That coming up today's episode of
Ow!
So to start things off, I'm going to start off by using a pair of foam nunchucks. Now, if you don't have a pair of foam nunchucks, a regular pair will work as well, but I do suggest something like a pair of foam nunchucks when learning to strike. 1, in case you do it wrong, less damage to you when it backlashes, but 2, it also helps improve your equipment because striking with the wood has a higher increase of damage, so we want to use the foam so our equipment lasts longer. So, when striking, we're going to use our heavy bag. Now, you can use a lot of different things. If you don't have a heavy bag, you can use a stand-up bag, a fob, a friend, whichever. But you can always use something simple as the back of your couch. Anything that will give you that kind of bounce back that you would get if you struck a person. That way you can work on your technique. Now, when striking with a pair of nunchucks, if you're going for damage, usually you want to go with a low grip. Okay, you can do a high grip too if you like, but today we're going to be working on our low grip. So, with our nunchucks, let's do a couple of basic strikes against our bag, and I'll walk you through how to prevent it from backlashing on you. Alright, first strike we're going to work on is going to be our 45 down, and then our return 45 up. So it'll look something like this. Now, what we're doing is as we're swinging, we're coming in, palm up against the object coming down. Just as we hit, we're turning our palm down and coming back through. So towards the camera, it'll look something like this. Right? And it's kind of the way the arm wants to flow anyway, because you don't want it to keep going like this. So if you don't, it will bounce back. Kind of like that. See how it came across my knuckles? You don't want to do that. You want to make sure to follow through. So just like anything else, you don't want to just hit the object, you want to go through the object. Right? Just like when we teach the punch, we don't punch here. We end our punch here. That way we go through the target. Same thing here. Now, to do that, like I said, we're just turning the wrist over. And truly, that's the only secret. So when you're swinging, you come here, turn the wrist over. Turn the wrist over. And what that does is it allows the nunchuck to kind of flow with your hand because you're continuing the motion and you're pulling it over so you can get it back, so you can catch it or return. So, same way with it going back up. So from here, up, and back. So, strike, and up. So, like I said, you strike, and then continue the motion. This forces the flail to come back with it, and you don't have to worry about it. So, different angle. Pretty simple. Now, the beauty of this is it works with all the same techniques on all the 8 strikes. So, if you haven't seen that, check out my video on the 8 basic strikes for nunchucks. But all of the strikes will work if you follow through. So straight down, straight up, 45, 45, across, and then whip, up, and then down. So all will go against it. If you follow through, you won't hit the backlash of having that bounce back and hit you. So use a pair of foam nunchucks if you can. Helps prevent you hurting yourself so bad you can't continue. Also protects your equipment so it will last longer. I do recommend using this and doing this some anyway. This isn't something I would say do every day, unless you just really want to. But it is something that you do need to put into your nunchuck work, because you'll be surprised how many people, maybe even you, who work nunchucks a lot, but don't strike anything. So if you actually did want to use them, or actually hit something, even if it's something fun like fruit in the back, see what it does, you might want to work on this. Otherwise, you're going to backlash it and hit you, and it's going to hurt you more than it does the person. Or, fruit. Yeah. Alright. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that like button. And make a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to hit that notification bell in the corner so you know when my videos are posted each week. And as always, the more you train, easier the fight.